Hi, Claude Whitacre here. I'm a sales trainer and author of 5 books on selling and on marketing and advertising. And a lot of times when I'm giving speeches to groups of salespeople or people that own their own business, I'll get a question. One of them is, Claude, how can I make my cold calling more profitable? Well, there's a lot of ways of making it more profitable. One of the ways is to make it faster. And here's a truth. Okay, the vast majority of us don't enjoy cold calling. So we're going to make up reasons why if we say we're going to if you say in the morning, I'm going to start cold calling at 9 o'clock and I'm going to cold call till 10:30. Well, 9 o'clock rolls around and you're going, well, now I need a cup of coffee and now I need to do this and I need to adjust my suit and I'm going to check my notes and I'm going to rifle through my notes and I'm going to check my leads and I'm going to do this and pretty soon it's 9:30. Okay? So you procrastinate. Why? Because it's not really fun to do. The other thing that a lot of people do is they'll get on the phone, they'll call somebody, then they'll want to talk about the call that they had. And if there's somebody else in the room, they'll say, oh, this guy right now, this is what he said to me and this is what I said to him. And they go through these stories over and over and over again. That's why I don't like to have 2 people in the same room making cold calls at the same time. Because this is what's going to happen. They're going to be talking to each other about the calls that they're making far, far more than they're going to be actually on the phone calling. Here's a solution to that, a predictive dialer. So that when you push a button and you're on the phone, guess what? That phone is dialing the next number. As soon as you hang up, it's dialing the next number. You cannot put that phone down. Okay? 1 hour of being on the phone with a predictive dialer that's just automatically calling over and over and over again for you. Okay, being on the phone for an hour that way is like being on the phone 3 hours with regular cold calling. The benefits are obvious. Here they are. Now that I've said that they're obvious, here they are. The benefit is that now you're on the phone, so you have to call. You're going to probably triple the number of people that you actually talk to. That's going to help you. The other thing is, whenever somebody says that their cold calling doesn't work or gee, it's, oh, what a wasted day. I mean, I was on the phone for 3 hours and I didn't make a single appointment. No. They weren't on the phone for 3 hours. They might have been holding the phone for 3 hours. They might have been in the phone room for 3 hours. They weren't on the phone for 3 hours. Okay? One of the greatest things when you're cold calling is speed. Getting from one call to another call to another call. Why? Because at the end of an hour, if you've talked to, say, 25 people, the odds are pretty good you've made at least 1 or 2 appointments with that 25 people. Okay? But if you've only talked to maybe 5 people in that hour, you know what? Now it's a drag, you've probably not made any appointments, and it's going to feel like you're not getting anywhere with it. So you want to be able to talk to people as quickly as you can, because at the end of a couple of hours of cold calling, you're going to be saying, well, you know what, I got 4 appointments out of that, or I made 2 sales out of that. Look at the money that I made. Well, it's because you were on the phone for that entire time. See? It's like salespeople. If you're driving around and you're knocking on doors, or you're driving around going from business to business, when I keep records of my own sales calls, I don't count the time when I'm driving around. Why? Because that's a way for me. It's like mental gymnastics. I'm trying to convince myself that I'm working, driving across town when I could just drive here. Okay? I have to drive all the way across town, or 80 miles to the next town. I have to do all of that. No. You don't have to do any of that stuff. See? And if you do that, you don't get paid for that time. See? Nobody ever says, well, I wasn't going to talk to you about business, but because you drove 60 miles to get to my town, okay, I will talk to you about business. See, that never works. See, you just need to make sure that you're spending almost all of your time in front of customers, in front of people that are highly likely to buy from you. And I teach lots of ways of doing that, and they're in my book, Sales Prospecting, the Ultimate Guide to Finding Highly Likely Prospects You Can Close in One Call. And it's on Amazon. Thank you.